Sunday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road today looking for.
And this is the longest running show on YouTube. 1,553 days in a row doing it. And we're here a little after 11. We're going to do something tonight. I don't know how it's going to go. I mean, I have a perfect movie right now. I don't want to ruin the perfect movie, so if this is not good at all, just trash it. But I just have a feeling. I mean, I mentioned multiple times in the movie Mark Jellin, and it just kind of creeps in on me. I'm thinking, like, I got to try to have something for Mark Jellin because I'm talking about him multiple times throughout the movie. And so we're going to try something. I just don't know how it's going to go. But as you guys know, I'm not afraid to try something and see where we go with it and if it has any merit. We've been continuing to explore for 1,553 days in a row. So if we're going to explore one more time, why not do it as the explorer, Mark Jellin? Yeah, I know you guys are all like, Mark Jellin? No, I'm sorry. He took the credit for it, yeah. But, it was all me. And I'm going to explain it, I guess, because we're missing a little piece of the puzzle. We actually are missing two pieces, but I'm not going to start doing freaking Mark Della at this point. I can't even find a Mark Della backdrop, But we do have something for Mark Jellin. So we're going to see how it goes. And, I wish I could find a really good crowd that's standing at a stage that I could be standing at and doing a Mark Della scene. Just got released from prison after 20 years. I just couldn't find it. I looked. But Back to the Future Mark, just so you guys know, the movie that I did create, it's pretty much perfect. It's an hour and 8 minutes. If I add anything to this with Mark Jellin today, it will be, obviously well beyond that. But I'm not sure. Like I said, this may go horribly wrong or completely amazing, and it's going to be like one of those situations where, like, remember I almost didn't put Mark Jellin into the freaking movie, So we'll see. It is Sunday night, so it's not like I'm in some crazy energetic mood right now. It's more of a laid-back night, so we'll see how this goes. But I've been known to start this way, and then as soon as we get into a scene, the energy is a-flowing, right? What's that? Joanne! Sorry, I forgot you were back there wheezing. Joanne, you can't be in this scene because you're already in most of the movie. They've been getting feedback already from all of the millions of views of the teaser. And they're all like, we want more Joanne. And I'm getting jealous of it, Joanne. Like, I don't want them talking about you when, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Mark Jellin, whatever. Michelangelo. Guys, Joanne, can you keep the freaking wheeze down while we're getting a woo-hoo? Throwing it to you. Woo-hoo! Right? That was a good one, Zabrosk. That was a good one. What's that? No, Joanne, get the freaking check out. You think Zabrosk wants to hang out a little while? No, he doesn't want to freaking hang out. He doesn't want to watch the filming of Back to the Future, Mark. Zabrosk has better things to do, I get it, Zabrosk, I get it. You've got, a drive home with wind and music, or maybe even listening into the show, or sitting in the studio with Wheezy McGee back there. It's times like this, you start to say to yourself, do I really want to continue on this path of working with Joanne? What's that? No, Joanne, we know you're doing everything you can, but it's a birth defect. And it's something that we wish they were working on out there, they're working on, diabetes, they're working on cancer treatments, on AIDS treatments. They're not working on Joanne's wheeze? I have to question the medical community at this point. Anyway, guys, what's that? No, Joanne, you can't get into the chat tonight. They don't want you in there. She goes, can I hang out in the chat tonight? No. I'm sorry. The chat is only for family members. And Joanne, you are a family of your own, No, no, Joanne. Don't run away. She said she's got to go. Number 2. Down the hall on the right, Joanne. Turn on the old exhaust number 7473. It's a special model. You know, we picked it up around the corner at Lowe's. Budget, you know, the last one died. This is just like a replacement for the week. We're hoping that we can, you know, still kill the neighbor. We used to have that as an option, as you know, turn it to kill the neighbor. Now it's just turn it to super exhaust, you know, and hopefully that's enough to kill the neighbor. Anyway, guys, gonna do it, you know. I really don't know. Like I said, I think what we should try to do is just roll with it, you know, because this isn't going to be a super long show. It's already after 11 o'clock right now. It is a Sunday night. Joanne wants to get some rest, so I get it. She sleeps right here in the studio. Can't get her out. You've seen her. Freaking Jabba the Hutt. What's that? No, Joanne, no offense. Jabba, you know. No, Joanne, we know they wrote Shabba Rank saw you, and he was like trying to say you. He's like, Shabba, you know. He made millions on that deal. Anyway, Joanne. Wheezing. Jabba. Anyway, guys, what are we doing over here, right? Let's see if we can turn this up. Did we get that volume going? Are we working on it? Are we working it? Are we working the volume? I think we are working the volume this time. Chicken fried rice for dinner. When you have chicken fried rice for dinner, you know, sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's friggin' dry. You know, Joanna the Hutt. That's right. S-Coop nailed it. Joanna the Hutt. Joanne the Hutt. Joanne. We're going to keep you out for this scene, Joanne. We don't need you ruining it with your wheeze. She ruins everything else with the wheeze. So. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Joanne, what do we got here? That's not it. How about this? That could work. That could work. Where is my freaking camera, though? Like, what are we talking about over here? Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh, goodness. I do love my technology, I have to say. You know, when you're here and you're doing it, and you got a freaking green screen. All right, what do we got, Joanne? Goodness. You know, I wonder if I brought Joanne into the mix, you know, then what would happen? That's the question. Is that me? Yep, that's me. All right, so now we have to figure out where to put me. Let's try to bring me like this. And I'm over here now. Let's just see. Gosh, I love doing this stuff. This is just silly, silly stuff. Let's just see. If I'm standing full throttle here, I seem to be walking into the, you know. We need something here. We need something here. What does a freaking captain have? A ship captain needs something. He gotta have something here. Ship captain style. I got an idea. I want to try to get those lines out of there. They're annoying me. Is that too much? I think that's too much, probably. Let's go there. Let's see how it works. And then I'm going to be... I think that's pretty freaking good, guys. Pretty freaking good. I'm here on the vessel. You know, vessel style. Oh, that's what I wish I had, was like a freaking... Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. All right, men. Everybody grab your freaking ropes or whatever the hell we're doing to get across the strait. What's that? No, I don't know. Call it the Strait of Magellan. I don't freaking care. I did it, you know? Freaking Magellan. It's Mark Gellan. What are we talking about over here? You know, guys, I'm glad that Mark Gellan has a drinking problem, you know? Because if I didn't, we wouldn't be able to get across this strait, you know, and then get across, you know, then we're over there. I don't know what the frick I'm talking about. We're axing this. You don't need a bottle. I got a better idea. The bottle is something that's found after. How about that? We got our bottle over here. Oh, I wish I had a freaking thing right here. I'd be like, hey guys, look, I got my freaking bottle, drinking it up over here, you know? I'm doing it Mark Gellan style. We also sometimes use it as the microphone. Oh, you get a little reverb when you sing through, you know, the empty bottle after Mark Gellan has just decided to take it all down to the bottom. You know, you guys don't need a sip. Yeah, I don't need to help you with your freaking scurvy. Like, you got scurvy and you're wondering if you could have just a sip of the lemon juice that Mark Gellan keeps inside, you know, the special, you know, locked up chamber or whatever we call it. I'd say it's most likely a locked up, like, freaking chest. We got a locked up chest with lemon water. It's lemon water / like, you know, the craziest alcohol you've ever had in your life. Magellan? That guy sucks. I rather have Magellan as my captain. You get on the freaking boat when he comes back around. All right? You didn't say that last week when I was here. Blackbeard came around. He's trying to take us out. Then you were like, Mark Gellan, can you help us? Freaking Blackbeard. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, Mark Gellan versus Blackbeard. It's a freaking pay-per-view then. You know? Oh, that's right. You guys don't know about that. FutureMark. I'm from the year 2769. I'm just here in this timeline here as Mark Gellan. Yeah. I was called in, you know, because we got to have somebody go and circumnavigate the freaking globe. You want it? I'll do it, you know? All you got to do is just, like, get me on the boat. I know how to go freaking north and then, like, northeast, right? Yeah. Guys, where's the freaking... All I need is that stupid wheel. I want the big one where I could go like this. You know? Mark Gellan, what are you doing? Freaking drinking. You know? I'm getting into it over here. Look, guys, the lemon juice is starting to get to me. You know, I'm in the freaking sun. Yeah. What's that, Pedro? No, Pedro, freaking pull your weight. I'll pour a little bit of lemon juice into a goblet for you, but only if you pull your weight. Okay. Javier knows about it. Javier, look, I know you guys have an issue with me because I'm Portuguese. All right? You don't trust the pork chop. Well, you know, maybe I don't trust the freaking Spaniard. You know, you want to get all racist on me? 1492? Yeah, no, I know they're doing the Nina Pinta Santa Maria, whatever the freak we call it. Yeah, they're doing that. That's a Columbus thing. I'm Mark Jellin. I'm doing a circumnavigation. Well, 1512. It's a little bit later. You know, when you're here doing it, and everybody's still talking about when freaking Columbus went and found the Indies. I got an idea. Let's call it America after Vespucci. Like, he didn't even do it. Columbus. You know, that's why I decided to call Charles the First. And I told him I'm going to do a circumnavigation. You freaking put the funds up. All right? I'll go. I'll discover. Your Philippines is really nice. You know, we'll stop there on the way, get a little more lemon juice, fill it up, liquor, and then all of a sudden, you know, we're all having a good time. Pedro's pulling his weight. Javier, no more scurvy. You know, like, who wants scurvy 1512? I get it. You know, like, I don't want it. Lemon juice, I'm drinking it. You know, like, all day, every day. Everybody's like, hey, Mark Jellin, are you gonna steer the ship? No, I'm sorry. Oh, you want me to steer the ship? Yeah, no problem. I'm doing it. Guys are like, oh, that's right. When I freaking do it, steer-a-roo, I'm doing it and I'm drinking at the same time. Lemon juice, I got it. Look, guys, Mark Jellin is gonna set like a record while we do it, you know? Around the world in 80 days. Jules Verne style. You guys don't know about that yet. That's later in time. On FutureMark. But there's a guy named Jules Verne, he writes a freaking book about it. You know, you're doing it, that guy's in a like hot air balloon in it. You know, I'm here on a ship. We're going around the freaking globe. Mark Jellin. You know, I really could use some more lemon juice, you know? Excuse me, guys, it's Mark Jellin. Give me a moment here. I want you all to drop your freaking tasks for a second, and let's get down to brass tacks. I need some more freaking lemon juice. What are we gonna do about it? You know, I'm here. I gotta get ready to steer. I gotta get ready to steer into the freaking sun. Like, you guys want to get across the freaking straits, right? Listen, this just reminds me of that strait that we have to get across. I'm freaking calling it Mark Jellin. Straits of Mark Jellin. And you guys remember that when the cartographer arrives, Francesco Vigilughi. You tell Vigilug that we're going with, you know, like, it has to be a specific way because of Mark Jellin. You know, straits. Mark Jellin, the straits of Mark Jellin. Lemon juice, and how are we doing on that lemon juice, guys? You know, because I can't go like this and not have this going. You know, like, what are we supposed to do here? Yeah, you guys are all laughing. It's not funny. Mark Jellin's trying to get through the day. I only had like one of these today filled with lemon juice and liquor, lemon liqueur. That's where we got that's why we started the business, East Indies. I'm running it across. It's a bit of a bootlegging trade, you know. We cut the liquor with the lemon. You know, we're charging them twice. They think they're getting a lot of liquor, giving them more lemon in there. This is sweet. Yeah. So, guys, I'm serious. Like, it's hot out here. Mark Jellin has to get through this month because they're coming to get me and take me back to the future. I haven't seen Joanne in like forever and a day. Oh no, Joanne, she's my assistant. 2769. She's got a wheezing issue. You know, she says it's a birth defect, but I'm thinking she just does it to get at, FutureMark. She's like, oh, he's got to go and be like Marxist. He's got to go and be freaking Leonardo da Vinci. Why don't I wheeze as well so then he can't, deal with all the stress of going through time and leaving you a history. Yeah, Blackbeard, freak Blackbeard. I'm Mark Jellin, And when we get across the globe to the Philippines, we party time excellent. Yeah, you tell Charles the second when he comes along what Mark Jellin did. Guys, no more freaking lemon juice. I'm dying over here, What are we doing? I can't go like this on the freaking ship and bring us into the promised land. Yeah, without more lemon juice. Guys, this is like starting to become an issue for me. And I'm just waiting for that guy to show up and be like, you know what? Good job, Mark Jellin. We're going to have Magellan take over. Where is that guy? Where the frig is the guy that takes all the credit away from me? I don't want to be on the boat with you guys anymore. I don't have any more freaking lemon juice. What are we talking about over here? Where's Joanne? Gosh, I got a freaking alcohol problem here. FutureMark. 2769. I need to get back. I gotta get a treatment. Yeah, you guys don't know about that. They don't have any of that here. Blackbeard's coming tomorrow to kill your whole family. Lemon juice. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna pull my one and only golden ticket on this one. I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, I can't stand the way you all smell. That's why I was drinking lemon juice to deal with the freaking stench of all of you. Yeah? And I'm like, okay, as long as I got some freaking lemon juice to get me through it, then I can do it, And what do you freaking know? You freaking know, yeah? I gotta just. Joanne! Dang it. She said if I yelled her name really loud, that she would just be listening at all times. I really need someone to help me with this freaking thing. Yeah, I can't. Joanne! Sight for sore eyes, Joanne! Can I have no, I know you're not into hugging. Can I go? You're the best, Joanne. All right, guys, everybody. I want you to do your jumping jacks. We do them in the morning to get ready for a friggin' journey into the sun. We don't want to go away from the sun. We want to go right into the sun. If you guys want to see new land, you want to see new opportunity and find gold. I know you're all looking for gold. I know where to find gold. It's into the sun. Mark Jellin style. Guys, we've been doing it a long time together. We started in Spain. We journeyed across the friggin' globe. We're here now by the friggin' straits. We still haven't come up with a name with it. What we're going to call these straits, I'm kind of feeling like it should be Mark Jellin. We'll talk about that later. But guys, the journey. the mileage that we put on to the Trinidad. You know, that's the boat that I just had been digging on since I was a young man. Good old Trinidad. Trinidad. Anyway, guys, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you. Well, not really, especially, you know, you, Andre, you're friggin' disgusting. The scurvy you had for the last 6 months was, I couldn't even know what the hell to do with you, you know. You started to, like, disintegrate in front of us. We're glad you're back. You're disgusting as hell, but you made it through. I'm trying to figure out how to tie in the first bit into where I started with the freaking liquor bottle. All right, guys, we're almost there. I don't know where. Look, we've been on the freaking sea for a long time. Feels like years, thousands of miles. We killed those pirates, the other pirates, Blackbeard's people came and tried to take us out. That was a freaking day. And, you know, I think I haven't seen land. I haven't been, you know, I lost track. I left my phone. You guys don't know what a phone is. FutureMark. There is a calendar / you know, I got like a daily. Oh, today is April 4th, you know? And it's actually April 13th. Today is April 13th. Every character is here on April 13th of the year that they're here. You know, you guys are like, why April 13th? You'll figure it out. Look, Mark Jellin was here doing the work. Stench. You guys know. Nobody in the back doing the laundry. You know? Oh, look, we're air drying. We're all freaking air drying. Okay? But here's the thing. Charles I, I went and saw him. Said, look, Mark Jellin's got a plan. You know, everybody's like, let's go and find land. I don't want to find land, all right? I want to go away from land and do it like, let's see if we can just like zip zap around the land, right? We do a circumnavigation. We start here, we get back to there, and they're like, oh, look, well, you went that way, and when you came back, you came this way. Like, yeah, it's called a friggin' circumnavigation. You know, Charles I was on board. He's like, look, you know what? You do it, Mark Jellin. And I was like, no, I'll totally do that, because that's what I do best. Besides drink my lemon juice, you know. I don't want scurvy, you know, like you had, Andre. Guys, this has really been one of the best lemon juices I've had in a while, you know. And remember, before we turn into the sun today, I got to swig through at least one or two of these puppies. Yeah. What's that? Are you kidding? This is the You guys don't have more lemon water for Mark Jellin? What the freaking heck? I'm here, you know, navigating. I'm the navigation. I'm the guy. I got the freaking wheel. You know? Guys, I'm running low. I'm running low on this. What are we going to do about it? Yeah. Somebody go and run down on the freaking decks. What do they call it? Yeah. Into the under layers of the boat. You know? Down into the freaking basement of the boat. Under the freaking deck. Go down into the freaking, you know, the jail, the barricades. Yeah, down into the barracks. Find me a freaking other lemon water. Juice, alcohol. I can't do another, you know, day with you guys smelling the way you freaking smell without another one. Yeah? Goodness, guys, how long? How long are we going to go through this? Mark Jellin gets the first dibs. Okay? You guys get a little freaking snifty after I get freaking totally plastered on my lemon juice, you know? You guys aren't from the future, okay? You're just here, and then you're like, which rope do I grab? That one. Freaking that rope. All right. Well, look, I'm going to start leading us into the sun, all right? This is what Mark Jellin's going to do. Now, I really don't know how that first bit that I did, guys, is going to tie into this or vice versa, because this is really the intro into, but we're going to figure it out when I cut this down later and see if it's worthy of being included in Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, this could be part of the sequel. I mean, you never know. Sometimes you're there and you're like, I'm going to put it into the movie. You're like, no, it's the first scene of the freaking second movie. And you guys are like, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, because if you don't have a first scene in the second movie, you don't have a freaking second movie. That's truth. Right? Lemon water. Guys, I got to get going. Or do I? I'm really not sure. Joanne was supposed to save me. She gave me a date in the freaking sand. Forgot my phone. I don't know. Is that date, did we pass? Are we getting close? Based on what I can, sky calendar, the stars, roughly a month, and then she'll be back. She did give me the golden parachute at some point if I ever need to. You do the old screamer. You give a screameroo, Joanne comes freaking, portaling through time, saving, FutureMark. And that I'm thankful for, because you guys, freaking disgusting. Yeah, no, because of you mostly, Pedro. Yeah. God almighty, Pedro. We have freaking nightmares about you. Like some people were like crying out in the middle of the freaking night. No, Pedro, you freaking smell disgusting, you pig! That's just the way it went. And then, of course, you decided not to wash the next day either. You were the bunkmate of the guy. You were actually the one who told me about it. Yeah, this guy was yelling out, was telling me that I smell like freaking garbage and crap. You didn't take that as a hint? Pedro, maybe I should just wash my freaking underarms. By Menon. No, I bought that in the 23rd century. You guys don't know about By Menon. Speed stick. When you're wearing it, yeah, you smell great, and you also have a freaking really pithy company name and tagline. Goodness. Guys, this has been a pleasure, I gotta say, leading you into the future. Well, for you guys, this is the future. I've seen it all already. Historical documents, But I came in order to give you something to have. That's right, as historical documents. Like you didn't have them, and then Mark Jellin comes. Freaking drink some lemon juice. And then you're good. You guys got the history. Circumnavigation. How the freak did he do it? He was plaster drunk. He just went like this the whole time. And he made it around the freaking globe. Everybody thought it was like, oh, you gotta go this way. No, you gotta get freaking trashed and turn that wheel as fast as you can. Circumnavigation. You guys don't know this, but there's other people in time that have issues this way, Michelangelo, 2 left feet, 2 left hands, everything circles, Again, something you guys don't know about yet, but one day they'll talk about him like he was a genius, whatever. Your genius doesn't require 2 left feet, and painting like a left-hander, double left-hander, so it's like all going this way. Oh, goodness, What's that? No, Mark Jellin did it. Oh, yeah, I heard about that guy. Didn't he do the Sistine Chapel? No. I gave the credit to Michelangelo. Guys, I'm thinking we need at least another dozen of these. Did you guys go down below to the, the barracks and see if we got maybe some stacked and hidden behind the freaking, bunks? I know you guys are hiding some freaking lemon juice, right? What? Oh yeah, I forgot you. Most of you have scurvy. So you're definitely not hiding the lemon juice. Because you would be nuts be scurvying. I don't get scurvy. I drink freaking 9 of these a day. What? No, I guess I could have had 7 a day, and then I'd still have lots for the rest of the year. But do you guys know how bad you smell? I mean, that's rhetorical. You smell freaking disgusting. And then add me on top, here. And I'm turning us into the freaking sun. And then every time I do one of these, I got to smell myself. Here, just wash yourself with some freaking salt water. That does nothing. You just are immediately dry, skin dry, stinking it up again. There's a salty version. There's a salty stinker. Like Javier. Guys, look. Yeah, where the frick is Joanne when you need her? Yeah, and another freaking bottle of lemon juice. God almighty. All right, I guess I'm going to just kind of... Let's see, can we try our best, guys, together as one, to think about it? Do we have any more lemon juice? I can't do this anymore. Freaking, I gotta draw. Yeah, I got a freaking speaker. Got a speaker here. How about that? Here on the freaking dreaded ad. Nothing like amplifying your boat when Blackbeard comes around, Guys, nothing? Hey, Joanne! Alrighty. This is the world we live in today. Circumnavigation, circumcision. Right, Dennis? No lemon juice. Scurvy? Am I next? I get scurvy next now? All right. No, I guess, I'll put it freaking down. It doesn't even make sense to have it anymore. Yeah. Scurvy. Anyway. Got Joanne, she's here for me, guys. Joanne saves the day. Oh, goodness. I don't know if there's... any more that I can do with that, It's about as crazy as I can get. Definitely some silly stuff there, right? That was crazy. Especially when I was like, I don't know if I have any energy. And then all of a sudden, movie. Mark Gellin. He's doing it, Oh, goodness, guys. I gotta download that. And see if it's worth using in the movie. Now, I really don't know if I can use it in the movie. Because... I had two different things I did, and I didn't have an intro to the what was probably the best thing, which was that I don't even know what it was. I have to go back and see. There may be a tie-in. Hopefully, there's a tie-in. Man, that's crazy, Mark Gellin. Oh goodness. The good thing is, I again recorded it on my camera so I can take that footage and actually pull it into the recording software and get the best possible video. Man, I can't believe this. Now I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I already have the whole thing edited. I can't do it all over again, so I just have to see if I can either tie this in or it's not going to be part of this. It's going to be part of the next movie. We'll see. But I think that was some good stuff. Who knows? Who the freak knows, I think the lemon juice stuff was pretty hilarious, but what the heck do I know? Goodness. Oh, guys. So I actually, it's funny, I was like right before the show even touching up the final pieces of Back to the Future Mark, and now I have a new scene. I don't know if, like I said, I have no idea what's there, if it's good, but it's Mark Jellin, which was one of the characters, you know. I mean, the way it could work, and it would actually work okay, is if oh no, I can't. I got to go there. I don't even know when I could do Mark Jellin. I have no idea where Mark Jellin would even fit into the movie, to be honest, because everything ties in so perfectly right now. All the things I say lead me into each character. I may have to figure out Mark Jellin. I think Mark Jellin could be a great character for the sequel, but we'll see. Like I said, here's the crazy thing. What is created, the Back to the Future Mark that doesn't have Mark Jellin in it, is so good that this movie requires a sequel. You can't just have one. It's that good. And it can't be the same thing. It's got to be new characters in order for it to be a cool sequel. So Mark Jellin would be, we talk about him multiple times in, Back to the Future Mark. So the thing is, here's the thing I get worried about. I have a lot of really big ideas, like doing a sequel to Back to the Future Mark. I had a sequel idea for doing Batmark versus Supermark. I filmed about an hour and a half. I never edited it in order to make a second film. I don't want this to sit there and never be seen. So I may include it. We'll see. I'm not really sure. It could also be after the movie, you see the first scene of the second movie. That's actually even a better idea. Oh, I think I like that better. So you see the movie, and then the movie comes to an end, and you see the first scene of movie number 2, which is Mark Jellin. Right? It's still there, but it's after the movie. I think I like that. I'm going to work on that one. That gives me some thoughts. Then I don't have to worry about where do I put it into the movie. And it'd be kind of a cool thing where it shows up at the very end after I talk about him multiple times. He's still there, but he's at the end. And it still could be then part of the second movie because people then see it and they're excited to see the second movie because it's part of the movie. So, man, I'm even seeing I could put Back to the Future Mark and then put a big 2 next to it. And then you see the first scene with Mark Jellin. And it's a good 15 minutes long, so it'd be the movie becomes a good hour and 20-minute movie, hour and 25-minute movie. So I'm leaning towards that. We'll see. And instead of it being like that, this is a throwaway and goes into the movie. Maybe it's part of the second movie, but you see it in the first movie. I don't know. I don't think I've seen that before fully. I mean, I've seen a few things like that where you see a scene for the next movie within a movie, but usually not very often. So I'll have to continue. Well, first of all, I have to see what's there, if it was any good. I have no idea. Oh, goodness. So I'm going to get working on that now. It's early. It is Sunday night. And I hope you guys enjoyed the laugh tonight. Goodness. And hopefully the video is good enough that I can zoom in and out and get all that great, funny facial expression stuff to you for this. Because there's a lot of that in Back to the Future Mark. Oh, goodness, guys. Leave a comment after the show if you can. Let me know what you thought of the improv tonight. This is all stream of consciousness silliness. You guys know that. I don't have a script. I don't know what I'm going to do ever. All I know is I'm going to let the moment take me somewhere. And it looks like we did it again tonight. So, Andrea O'Neill, Bradley Smith, Chris Donaldson, Maud Deeb, my friend, Renee Woods, S. Coop, Trish Killian in Virginia. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for being a part of something, because that will be a part of something, whether it's part of 1 or 2 Back to the Future Mark. It will be. And there was some great stuff within. I don't know, it's not all of it. I mean, there's never going to be a perfect thing, especially when it's Sunday night and I started off kind of rough. It always seems to start off rough, but then we get into a mood or something. But I'm looking forward to seeing what's there. If I can dig something really good out for you, I will. If not, we got a great movie ready to premiere on April 13th at 8 p.m. So please get ready. I will get that link up hopefully soon. If I have to add this whole thing with, Mark Jellin, it could mean that Stuck on Mars is what's coming out on my birthday. We'll see. We'll see what happens the next day or so. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Remember, tomorrow,
You got to go away.
we do it all over again. Until then,
You got to go away.
it's Mark Pires. And this is Mark Inspires.
You got to go away.
I will see you tomorrow when the sun rises. I hope you have a great day. I will have a piece of content out for you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Join me if you can.